Hey Space Watchers, and welcome back here from Singapore from the 17th edition of the GSTCE. And now I have the honor to be here on the Deloitte booth to talk with Khoo, the center lead for the Deloitte Center of the Edge. Michelle, how are you doing today?
I'm very good.
How's been the first day of the show for you?
Oh, the show has just been so exciting. I mean, this is the biggest show ever in GSTCE's 15-year history, and Deloitte is glad to be a big part of it this year.
Yesterday, one of the highlights was the presentation of your new report, and I have it here in printing. Tell us more about this report. What is it about, and what makes it so special?
So, I mean, Singapore is, of course, in Southeast Asia, so it's really about the Southeast Asian story. So anyone who's interested in space and you want to know what's happening in this region, this report is a great primer, and it also gives an introduction of 6 countries in Southeast Asia, which actually, as I did the research for the report, I was so surprised to learn how much is happening on space in this region.
Tell me more, tell our audience more about that. So what struck you most? So what was a personal highlight for you? Because the rest can we see in the report, but what touched you most?
I think it's really the size of the economic opportunities for Southeast Asia. So we estimated that increased adoption of Earth observation data is going to add an additional $100 billion to the region. And we're not talking about new technologies, extra satellites, no, just based on existing technology. But just with increased adoption of it, we're going to see an extra $100 billion come into the region.
And just out of the Earth observation data?
Yes, and only on Earth observation. And of course, space has many other technologies beyond that.
Absolutely. So what other things have you seen might have an impact in the Southeast Asia region?
Yeah, so I think in particular there are a few industries that contribute to this amount. Agriculture is a huge one. And then there's energy, mining, electricity, and also climate and disaster monitoring.
Absolutely.
Because we are in a very climate vulnerable location. And so this disaster monitoring is going to help us save a lot of lives and prevent a lot of damage.
So the report is out now. What are the next steps? Are you waiting that people read it and then knock on your door and say, hey, what can we do with that? So what are the next planned steps?
I think the main takeaway and the reason why we wrote this report is really to send a message of space for non-space. So really, how can non-space businesses benefit from space technologies? And so I think this is just the start. We have a lot more work to do in terms of how do we convince business leaders that, hey, you got to take a look at this.
But from a Deloitte point of view, you talk to the non-space industry primarily. I mean, Deloitte is not the space consulting company, so you're coming from the rest of the world, from the 99% which is not space. So how do you go with the space message to your clients?
Yeah. So you're right. I think we can connect the dots. Actually, Deloitte has been in the space industry for 15 years. But we do bring, like you said, that connection from space to non-space. And I think it's really recognized. I think it's the same as AI, right? It is a rich source of data that now with AI you are able to process it for better insights, more actionable insights, and really to help you make smarter decisions in your business.
Great. Michelle, thank you very much for your time. I wish you good luck with the next step after the report and enjoy the time here at the GSTC.
Yeah.
With that, Space Watch out.